Next, I'd like to invite on stage Catherine and Reese Ranch Retreat in Witter Springs.
Catherine is the owner of Reese Ranch Retreat in Witter Springs. Catherine has a passion for animals and photography. Catherine wants to provide an opportunity for family and friends to spend quality time together with unforgettable experiences at Reese Ranch Retreat.
Thank you, Olga. Hi, I am Catherine Reese. We bring happy places for families. At Reese Ranch Retreat, we have 4 unique rentals, animal experiences, and goat yoga, and so much more. Let me grab this. Together with my husband, Jimmy, we've been married for 30 years. We've raised our 3 children, and we've lived in Lake County for 23 years. Our mission statement is providing a place for friends and family to spend quality time together, where the little things are the big things, made possible by our passionate team, and to make a difference to our employees, our community, our guests, and our animals, one experience, one family at a time. We value our community, our guests, and our employees. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our journey thus far and why investing in us would be a win, not just for our community, our guests, and our employees, but also for you, knowing that your decision, quality decision, affected so many people. In 2017, I hurt my back, and I needed to find a way to not be the resident ranch hand. So, I'm a problem solver. I cleaned out my photography studio, sold everything I could, and created our very first vacation rental. And I found a new passion for hosting guests and sharing our ranch and our animals. In 2018, my dad and I were creating our first glamping space. My dad has helped me with all the building projects on the ranch for basically my whole life. And my healthy, hardworking dad went from healthy to gone in 6 weeks. It was a summer that shook me to my core. We got his cancer diagnosis, and 2 weeks later, the Mendocino County complex fire broke out. And I was alone on the ranch, so I evacuated the animals, packed what I could, and before leaving, I got down on my knees and prayed. I prayed for our home and for our valley to survive. We were out for 2 weeks, and while the fire came close, our valley and our home survived. A week later, I held my dad's hand as he took his final breath. I was determined to live better for him and because of him. In 2019, we decided to kick the animals out of the barn and make it suitable for humans. The animals weren't very happy about it, but the humans loved it. We opened that in December of 2019. On Christmas Day that year, my mom, my best friend, and my biggest cheerleader was killed in a car accident. It's the kind of thing that makes you wonder if you can go on. I don't share this for your pity. I share this to say that challenges happen to every single one of us. I was raised to work hard and not let challenges stop me, but instead let them show me how bad I want something. In 2020, the pandemic hit, and like many others, we were shut down. Well, I'm a problem solver, so I launched animal experiences, goat yoga, and complete with a build-your-own stuffed farm animal at the ranch. It was a huge hit. We not only got nominated, but we won an award for Best Idea of the Year through the Stars of Lake County. So, in 2021, we've added some systems in place, and we're in the process of putting the final touches on our latest glamping space. So, let's take a look at the numbers. So these are our numbers thus far. You can see that we've had continual growth every year, which is great. We have reinvested back into our business every year to make it what it is now, which is why we need your help to take Reese Ranch Retreat to the next level. One of the best parts of our story is that we are debt-free. Always have been and always will be. That makes us a great investment and helps us weather any economic storms that may come our way. So, what does 2022 have in store for Reese Ranch? I'm glad you asked. We're bringing glamping to your backyard. We bring our 16-foot canvas bell tent to your backyard, set it up, fully style and furnish it with all the luxuries, including the bedding, the linens, the rugs, the chairs, lanterns, complete with an in-tent movie experience. And then we come back the next day to take it down. And of course, there's the option for additional nights as well. Our customer base, well, first of all, before I tell you our customer base, let me just tell you, this is perfect for pretty much any special occasion, sleepovers, date nights, anniversaries, any kind of fun activity, we've got an answer for you. Our customer base is mainly moms because they make most of the buying decisions. They live in Lake and Mendocino counties. This is being successfully done in many other markets, including Southern California, Utah, Arizona, Texas, to name a few. We're bringing it to Lake County. So our marketing will market in multiple ways, including short videos on all social media platforms. We'll have branded vehicles, branded clothing. We will have traditional rack cards. We do fundraisers throughout the community to do two things: support the community and also help get the word out. We will collaborate with other businesses to help get the word out as well. And we'll have contests where you can win a free night or free nights, and that will help get the word out, social proof, and get reviews. So we will also be able to weather any economic storms because our business is contactless. Delivery, takedown, and setup is all outdoors, and the transactions can be held online and over the phone. Also, when economic times get challenging, families still spend money on birthday parties and special occasions. So we're going to start with 3 16-foot canvas bell tents, the furnishings for each, a used branded cargo trailer, and the insurance and fees, and it totals $20,300. We expect to hire 2 to 4 employees during the first year, which is next year. We will be able to scale this by adding 1 or 2 tents at a time and adding employees as necessary. So let's take a look at those numbers. So this is a projected income for a 6-month season in 2022. However, we do believe we will book outside of that 6-month season because we have a completely unplugged glamping tent at the ranch that rents almost every weekend all year long. So for 2022, we have projected at $375 a night, 3 tents, 20 nights booked, a projected revenue of $45,000 and a projected profit of $30,600. For 2023, at $475 a night, we have a projected revenue of $51,000 and a projected profit of $33,100. Keep in mind, neither one of these include any bookings outside of that 6-month season. Also, it doesn't include any add-on sales, which we expect to be significant. From the beginning, we've had a lot of challenges, and I've suffered personal loss. Through my work ethic and commitment and dedication, we have created a sought-after destination where memories are made. When I set my mind to achieving a goal, I make it happen, regardless of the challenges that come my way. Life is about connections and experiences, about spending time with those you love. We help do that. I invite you to join us to bring backyard glamping to Lake County. We are going to collaborate with other businesses like the t-shirt shop, the bakery, the party supply store, and many others. As one business rises, we all rise. Together, we can make a difference for local families through backyard glamping, one family at a time. I'd like to share that you can find Reese Ranch Retreat on all social media platforms and at reesranchretreat.com. And I'd like to share a quote that's gotten me through many challenging times that's from my dad. "The difficult we do immediately. The impossible just takes a little longer." Thank you for your time.
This is Sherry Treppa. A quick question regarding the sales, the projection. Is that only the rental for backyard events,
Correct.
not on-property
Correct.
events?
That has nothing to do with the business that already exists. That is just the backyard glamping.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's just for the 6-month season, which I do expect to book well outside of that.
And is the follow-up question, is the market just Lake County, or are you doing this beyond Lake County?
This is Lake and Mendocino counties is where we'll start.
Gotcha.
Catherine, I love this idea. I want a tent in my backyard now.
Awesome. We can talk.
But I'll try not to be biased. Question about, you showed the video with the flyby, your place is beautiful, you're booking it out. Why start something separate with new tents that travel instead of expanding your existing game plan at Reese Ranch Retreat?
That's a good question, and it kind of does two folds. First of all, what we do, while we have some local people come, most of our guests come from out of county, which is a great benefit for other businesses in our county. But this provides something for the people that live here that aren't going to go stay 5 minutes away. It also, Lake County has an extreme need for things for families and young people to do, and this helps provide that. The other thing that we're going to do is a little cross-promoting where we will not only book in somebody's backyard, but if you're booking, let's say, one of our glamping experiences on the ranch and you want to add a tent to it, you'll be able to add a tent to it. Those numbers weren't included in that either, but that's something that's a very viable option. So in terms of why, because I can serve more people in the community, I can bring in more businesses, because when they have that backyard tent set up, they might want a birthday cake or balloons or any other kind of supplies where I can help other businesses grow and thrive as well. So it's more based for our local area.
Got it. Part B, if you start in the morning at 7 o'clock with your truck, how long does it take you from the beginning when you leave your place to go install a tent, say in Lower Lake, and then back? And is it a one-person or a two-person job?
Technically, it could be done with one person, but in all my numbers, for multiple reasons, I've included 2 people. So from our place, it's an hour, and then it's about a 20 to 30 minute setup, and then an hour back. 30 minutes will be included in the price that I mentioned. Anything outside of that will have an additional delivery fee. So the setup of the tent takes about 20 to 30 minutes total, including furnishings. And then the drive time is whatever the drive time is. So in that case, it's an hour or 45 minutes.
Sounds good. So in 30 minutes from when you jump out of your truck to when you get back in your truck, the tent is up in the backyard?
Yep. It's pretty much paint by numbers. I mean, you set the tent up. It's a very systemized way. Of course, we would practice ahead of time, just like this talk, so that you know what you're doing when you get up there, so that my employees know what they're doing when they're getting ready to set up.
Got it.
All right, Catherine, this is Kevin. So first question, what is goat yoga?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's yoga with really cute goats running around and having lots of fun. I tell people you can come for goat yoga whether you just like the goats and you don't really know anything about goat yoga, or you actually know how to do all those pretzel type poses, and anywhere in between.
I like it. All right, now, so for these, the glamping experience, you said there was going to be in-house movies or whatever, basically.
Yes.
Do you guys are supplying power? Is there a generator? How do you plan on doing that?
Well, it's in your backyard, so an extension cord will run to your house and it will allow us to power it.
Now, if I wanted to go really off-site, would you guys be willing to offer something like that, where you could have a way to power it out in the boonies someplace?
I can do anything. I'm a problem solver.
All right.
Any other questions? All right, I'll take that as a no. Thanks so much for your time.